I now invite the representative from Keystone Human Services International to make a statement from the designated NGO's speaker's seat.
Thank you, Chair. Excellencies, delegates, friends from civil society, my name is Genevieve Fitzgibbon, and I am the CEO of Keystone Human Services International. We are an international NGO with over 50 years of experience implementing community alternatives to institutionalization of persons with disabilities, in line with Article 19 of the CRPD, which reaffirms the right of persons with disabilities to live in the community. Almost 20 years after the convention, millions of persons with disabilities continue to be institutionalized, isolated, and prevented from making decisions about their own lives. Institutionalization removes children from their families, exposes them to abuse and neglect, and harms their growth, development, and futures. Efforts to fulfill Article 19 often fail to address institutionalization of children. Institutionalization continues to be an endless cycle, with children with disabilities in institutions being subsequently moved to institutions for adults, rarely finding pathways out. And when they do, the space left in the institution is often filled by another. But the solution is not only about closing buildings. Deinstitutionalization is about people having the right to live in their communities, to make decisions about their own lives, and to access the supports they need and choose. The goal of all our development efforts, including the World Social Summit, is community inclusion. But we cannot achieve this goal without including persons with disabilities with high support needs. Additionally, changing financing priorities raise the risk that some groups will become even more deprioritized and invisible. We must therefore find solutions that not only advance the commitments we made with the CRPD, but also protect and preserve the success we have had. The lived experiences of persons with disabilities, priorities of organizations of persons with disabilities, and the guidelines on deinstitutionalization all provide the roadmap to make this a reality, but it requires political will and resources. Keystone Human Services joins organizations of persons with disabilities, civil society partners, and governments in calling for full implementation of Article 19. In particular, we call on states, parties, funders, and civil societies to prioritize the leadership of persons with disabilities and organizations of persons with disabilities, including those affected by institutionalization, in deinstitutionalization processes, supported by governments, broader civil society, and community members. To ensure commitments to Article 19 are matched with the financing needed, not allowing shrinking budgets to be a reason to deprive people of their rights, and to accelerate deinstitutionalization by scaling up good practices to prevent institutionalization for children.